Happy New Year, everybody. The etymology of the word worship means worth making. I don't know how many people knew that, but all of us are finding time right now, as many of us do in many ways, but here every week, to make worth together, to discern meaning, to weave it together so that it can sustain us through our days and inform our choices. And I want to thank all of you for being here, because this hour is an hour when we make meaning together. Not the only one, but an important one. It's good to be grounded in gratitude in life, and so I want to thank everybody who makes this time possible, our AV crew who allows those of you who are in other places to be here also, our worship team here, our musicians, our soloists, our facilities team who made the building welcoming, our teachers who teach, our children who agreed to come, everybody. Welcome also everybody to October. If you don't already know, the year has a monthly theme for each of our months together. And the theme for this month is deep listening. What is it? How is it part of our lives? How is it a practice that we do that serves this worth making that we are about? If you have ideas about deep listening, you can share them. We have bulletin boards ready for you in the gallery, and even a question, a fun question this month in our Soul Matters boards. We have times for all of us and ways for all of us to engage. You have an insert in your order of worship this morning, and in your order of worship, there's worship services. We'll touch on aspects of deep listening. You have an opportunity to sit with an image, listen with your eyes in a beautiful guided meditation if you want to access it on YouTube. That was done by Kate Steinberg, our intern, and by Jonathan Silk, our director of communications. We have a poem of the month by our poet in residence, Robert Levette Smith, for you to sit with as you consider it. Some of you will be sitting with it in your small groups this month. To our guests this morning, we invite you to participate in any and all of this or anything that's part of the life of this congregation that interests you or draws you in. I hope you have an order of worship. All of you, those online, also have access to one. There are connection forms if you want to fill them out and hand them in so that we can virtually and in paper if you want to get our weekly online newsletter. And if you need any help navigating this community, this place, I invite you to ask anyone who has an official looking name tag, and they should be able to answer your questions. Welcome. So I want to open this morning our worship with the first stanza of the October poem, For Silences to Sing. Bob writes, October is devoted to deep listening, a sober month when songbirds all fall still, though raucous ravens scold us as they will, wet light on their dark feathers glistening. Now is the time for silences to sing. Welcome to worship.
Now please join in our Unison Chalice lighting. The words are in the order of service. And for those watching online, please feel free to find a candle and light along with us. We light this chalice for the light of truth, the warmth of love, and the fire of commitment. We light this symbol of our faith as we gather together.